Hi, I'm Tina Jones, and it's been forever since I've made one of these videos, but a friend suggested something I thought sounded fun. I made a turkey a few days ago, and maybe sometime I'll demonstrate that, but it's very easy. And he asked for turkey a la king, and normally that is some leftover turkey, whatever bits and pieces you have, with like a white cream sauce that you'd make with flour, and then add milk in with that, like you're making gravy. And so I don't usually eat flour, so I wanted to do it maybe a low-carb version of this. And I've mixed it up, and each time I do this I'd probably do it differently. I will have carb counts at the end of the video because I haven't figured it out now. I'm kind of used to looking at it ahead of time and seeing basically what things take. I begin here by boiling basically some rough cut cabbage. I've got 2 cups of this, and I'm thinking this will make 2 or 3, 4 servings, I don't know. 2 cups of it are already cooked because I really didn't want to stir fry. And usually a la king is a very bland comfort food. Also I made bone broth from my turkey, and I want you to see that. And you can tell it's been in the fridge, so it's a gelatin basically. Pretty, huh? I think it is anyway. You just want to hold that up to the light. Okay, so I've got about a cup of bone broth here. You could use water or chicken broth, be fine. Anything you have, real vegetable broth would be fine too. So those things I'm setting aside, but I wanted you to know what they are. I've got a skillet on medium here, and this is just 1 piece of thick cut bacon, chopped up rough, and please have more if you want it. I mean, you preferably get something with no sugar added in it. And I'm going to put this in a skillet and get that cooking. Okay, I don't know, I may want to change burners here so you can see everything. We'll see how it goes so far. I'll have to scoot you closer once I get some things done. I've got about 2 cups of turkey, just shredded turkey. And so as soon as the bacon gets going a little bit, I'm going to put that in there. This is about half of a cup of mushrooms. They were whole. And okay, the bacon is looking really good. It's just short of crispy. And I'm going to add, there's about 2 tablespoons of bacon fat in here. I'm going to add another tablespoon of butter. And again, my heat's on medium. It can go higher, and I've got grapeseed oil here. If I need to turn it up, I'll probably add some. But, you know, it's not going to hurt to go ahead and put that in and keep the butter from burning. Just doing a splash. I don't know, a tablespoon. About 4 tablespoons of that. I've got, like I said, 2 or 3 cups of turkey there, so it's going to, between that and our cabbage, it's going to take up some of this. Okay, in will go our bell pepper, because it's going to take a while to cook. I'm not looking for crunchy bell pepper in this. So, you know, some stir fries you would, but I'm not. Okay. Can you see me where I am? I'm going to move this over some so you can. Okay, our little bit of bell pepper has cooked in the bacon for a few minutes, and you know, just watch your heat. If you see smoking, just turn it down. It's not that complicated. I'm putting our mushrooms in. I want to get those nice and soft. And I like to be able to see the shape of a mushroom. So I cut them in pretty thick pieces, kind of uniform if you can. But this is a real rustic sort of food. It's kind of, you know, the more The more rustic it looks, the better. And so it's not really something that you're going for prettiness so much as just to look good. One thing you can do with mushrooms that I love to do is a little bit of Worcestershire, and I just call it W sauce because I don't know what it's, how to pronounce it. I'm, not talented with words and questionably with food actually, but you can put that in here. I'm not going to this time. The bacon is flavoring them plenty, I feel like. Okay, those are getting, and you can mushrooms don't take that long. They'll get browner, and it's kind of white there. They'll just kind of, it's not that they're actually browning, it's just that they're cooking. So, I'm going to go ahead and add turkey to just however much you want. I'll go ahead and put all that in there. Okay. Smelling the mushrooms. I love that smell. Someone has to tell me down below here what that's called. Alright, let me give that a little stir. Because I am trying to get some of that oil on the turkey, some of the bacon fat to get up here, and you'll see a little shine coming on it. And okay, and after this is heated through, it's already, the turkey's cooked. It's just a matter of cooking the vegetables and the bacon. And in fact, I can cover this even if I wanted to. I see my skillet. I don't know if this one will fit. Close enough. Okay. Can get that heated through or not. I kind of like to watch things to make sure they don't burn. It's a lack of trust in myself in the kitchen. Gosh. Alright. Okay. And I'm going to strain my cabbage. Be right back. And that's just a quick thing. Now, when you're cooking this or anything you want, you have a choice in like what kind of spices you wanted, or if you want it very bland, or if you want something different, you could add hot sauce to this. I mean, it's just anything that you like, really. I'm going to do a few things in here, and I'm kind of making a little puddle there, and I'm going to add nutmeg. And as far as carbohydrates, I've got about half a teaspoon of nutmeg in there. I'm going to put half a teaspoon of cinnamon in here, or maybe a whole teaspoon. As far as carbohydrates, I'm just going to warm that up. Oh, man, the smell of that with the bacon and the undercurrent of mushroom is really good stuff. And, oh, mercy. Okay, that's smelling wonderful. I've got our cabbage drained here. You can still get, like, it's to the tooth. So you can cook it longer if you wanted to, but again, I just boiled it 10 minutes in a little bit of salt and some water. Boil it 10 minutes and leave it set while I'm doing the rest. Okay, this is going to go pretty fast. What I want to do is, I am putting, I'll say 1 teaspoon or half of a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in here, because I just like a little bit of sour taste. Just stir it around. And, cream's going in here, so I really don't want it, just throwing things around. Okay, now I'm adding the bone broth, and I'm adding, let's see, I put about half of that in there. It's going to liquefy just instantly as soon as it hits a warm pan. Okay. And this is one thing about the turkey was fine. It was a butter ball, by the way. I mean, you can't. I guess you could get it wrong, but they're very easy, and they even have instructions on their website. So, okay, that's going in there. I am going to turn the heat up and get that to simmering. Be right back. Okay, we've got a great simmer going on here, and I'm going to turn the heat back down. And again, just make a little place in the middle to add. This is your 2 ounces of cream cheese. And it's already softened at room temperature. It won't take long for that to kind of break up. And you know, when you're using leftovers that like turkey is, especially like butter balls, I don't know, I'm sure Jenny O's, several of them, they're already salted. So, you know, how much you put in there, I mean, you may not want to add any at all. I'm going to get this incorporated. Oh, man, pretty, pretty, pretty. If you have any bits, just take the back, and it wants to melt, and oh, me. Okay, I'm going to add our cup of heavy cream to it. Isn't heavy cream a beautiful thing? I'm sorry, that's half a cup. Am I right? Yeah, half a cup. Alright. Now that's getting thicker. Oh, man. Alright. Oops. Good Lord, y'all didn't tell me I lost a piece of bacon. I don't know. You're not holding up your end of things here. Okay, get that stirred around. And all this needs is heated through. And you're finished. You can add any leftovers. If you have like any greens, you can add it to this. Just, you know, count your carbs when you put it in. You can also, you're going to want to taste this for saltiness, like I said. And you may want salt, you might not. So, no, it's perfect. And also I use salted butter. So, it's just turned out perfectly for me. I'm going to plate this on 2 different plates, and one reason is my son will be eating a higher carb version, and I'm going to eat the low carb version, and I'll be back and show you those. Okay, we're back. I've let this simmer for a few minutes while I was making some food for my son, some toast. But, you know, we don't, if we're low carb, just skip the toast. What I'm going to do, this is his dish, and this is mine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take about a cup of cabbage and make myself a pretty little pile of it. Oh, Brussels sprouts would be pretty too with this. Some shredded carrots if you want the extra carbs. I've got a big, probably 2 cups of this. I'm going to get some of that little red on top of there just because it's pretty. I mean, you don't have to use it, but it's nice to have something that looks pretty sometimes. And you can also, one other thing you can do is use your spices, you know, to make things pretty. This is paprika, which, if it's not real Hungarian paprika, and I don't know what that, you know, it does have a scent, but more than anything, it has a little color. And isn't that, I mean, it's just beautiful to me. Alright. Okay, and that is a big hearty meal. I may not be able to eat it all at once. Okay, and I'm gonna put some on my son's toast over here, and then we will be done with this. And again, I'll have carb counts at the end of it. And you all enjoy and have some fun with it. It's just, you know what, I think I like mine better than his, and I want to show you why. Mine's juicy. See how that juice is staying on top? With his, it's kind of absorbing into his toast. So his is still going to be juicy from this, but it's absorbing, and I think I want mine like it happens a lot of times. I prefer low carb food now, and that's just okay. That's your chicken a la king, sort of, and I'm going to have a bite here and get that. I'm sorry, I keep saying chicken. It's turkey a la king. I'm going to get some of every last bit of it. I've got some mushroom and some turkey and some cabbage, and I'm not shy about this. So, okay. I really love this, and the creaminess of this, of the heavy cream and the oh Lord, can you believe I just forgot the name of cream cheese? The creaminess of those two together, and along with the spices, it almost tastes sweet. And I know there's nothing sweet in here except, bell pepper, but geez, it's just a couple little, nothing really except prettiness of bell pepper. All right, again, I'll list the ingredients at the bottom and the carb count. Thank you for watching, and I'll try to get back sooner. Hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.